All right, welcome into the channel today. What a beautiful, it's March 26th. What a beautiful day. It is so nice today. It's almost going to be, I don't know, like almost 75 degrees today. The first hot day of the year. It is a really nice out. Sun is shining. I'm going to try to get some work done around. I got some weeds growing already. I might do a little weed maintenance, but right now I'm going to go in the shop here. I need to get working on my buggy. I bought this buggy last year and I used it a couple times at a couple rodeos in the parade, and then I used it to bring my barrel out in the arena. And it's kind of dark in here, but I was using it the other day because I did put it on Facebook Marketplace, and I was playing around with it, and I broke the throttle body and some other things, and the battery needs to be charged. So here, I'll show you what it looks like here. This is the buggy. There it is. Pretty cool buggy. It is they call it a TerraJet. It's got a cool motor. Pretty sweet. It's supposed to float in the like water and stuff and go in swamps and everything, and I didn't use it for any of that, but kind of in the arena. It's got cool camo on it, different things. So I'm just going to kind of get it going today. I need to get that throttle body. I need to get the throttle cable off and try to find one on Amazon, because now it kind of bent a little bit, so now it sticks. And so then the throttle and the motor revs up way high, so we got to fix that. Check out the battery, see why it's not charging, and kind of just get it ready for spring and maybe go to a couple rodeos and parades and stuff. It's a lot of fun. Just runs around. Kids love riding it. Cool little toy to have. Hook the battery up here. Let's see. Get these cables hooked up. Red to positive. Boom. Black to negative. Way inside here. Hook that up, let that charge. I was kind of wondering, this thing doesn't really start very good, so I'm kind of wondering if the spark plugs are kind of foul. So I need to take this seat out, but I have this hooked up here, so I need to get a screwdriver. That's the horn. I turn this on, so I need to take that off because that's kind of hooked up there, and then I can pop the seat out, get in this thing, check it out a little bit more. Let's go in the toolbox, get a Phillips. Get in this deal here. It's actually a really fun little buggy, and I've been wanting to create a fun act with it. Like I said, mostly just parades, because sometimes we go to parades and got nothing to ride in or ride on, so kind of bring this, and it's fun. And then I've used it to bring my barrel in during the bull riding a couple times, which has been pretty fun. This thing's kind of fast. It's not super fast. Oh, I got the screw kind of stuck, but we'll get that later. Take the seat out. got the seat out. I had to kind of fix a wire. So now with the seat out, let's see here. Catch you there. With the seat out, I can get in here a little bit more. Look at, see what the deal with the battery is. I don't know why it's not charging. Fuel filter. So this is the throttle cable, and it was kind of messed up. See, when I put the throttle there, it's bent. So I got to get it out of there and fix that. I want to get this thing started first and see what we got going on. There's the spark plug. I took that one out. I'm going to take the other one out just to kind of see what's kind of going on and why it's not starting very good. Alright, got that opened up. So now, gonna get in here, kind of check the spark plugs. The spark plug at least, kind of see what's going on. Check the oil. Oil's been pretty clean. Yep, pretty nice, pretty clean. Looks good. So let's get in there and check that spark plug. Oh yeah, pretty foul. So we're gonna clean that up, and oh, might see if I got one of these. I may have some. I got a couple in the house. I'm gonna go take a look. Alright, so I didn't have any spark plugs. I gotta go to town, and I'm gonna get a fuel filter for this too. It's got a little dirt and stuff in there. Little fuel filter, kind of what you see on lawnmowers and stuff. So I got it charging. I might turn the charger off. But we're going to get a couple spark plugs, get a fuel filter, do some updates. I'm going to let this battery charge. Didn't realize though, but this battery got purchased 7/24, and that's when I got it, was July last year. So this battery should be good. And I'm not too sure why it's not charging. There's the starter. I think the starter's good. I'm just look and see why maybe we're not holding a charge. We'll have to figure that out. So let me go to town, get some spark plugs, and get the fuel filter, and get back at it. Get this thing running good. All right, went to town, got filters and spark plugs. Gonna put them in. See if that helps a little bit. I think the fuel filter is definitely going to help, because I don't know if that has been changed since I bought it. Well, I know I haven't changed it, but I don't know if the previous guy changed it. He seemed like a pretty good guy who knows stuff like that mechanic-wise. So let's get these spark plugs in there, change that fuel filter, keep the charger on so it fires right up, and go from there. And then I can kind of bend that back a little bit and maybe use it for now until I can get on Amazon and get another one. I got to measure the length, which shouldn't be too hard. It's probably I don't know. It goes to right here. So that's pretty short. That's probably just a 4 foot cable. Pretty easy. Let's get these in and fire it up. These things were pretty foul, so get these in here like so. Hand tighten them. You don't want them to go in at a bad angle or strip, so if you can hand tighten them, that's the best. Put that in there. Now, change the fuel filter. Alright, get the fuel filter off. Might make a little bit of a mess, but not too bad. There we go. Add that one. A little bit of a mess, not too bad. New one, brand new. Right on. Pretty easy. Pretty straightforward. Tighten it back up. Then I want to see, I probably need to prime it a little bit. So if I turn the fuel line back on, it might hopefully fill that up a little bit and prime it. See how it fills it up just a little bit? Kind of see, fills it up, primes it a little bit. I think my fuel tank's a little dirty, so I might have to change this fuel filter more often than I am. So let that prime up a little bit. Thing's charging. I should be able to start it and see how she goes. I think I'm going to need to prime that fuel filter just a little bit more. Get it going here. But first, I want to kind of fix this cable just a little bit. That's going to give us more problems than I think that I want right now. So let's fire it up and see if she goes. All right, got her going. Had to prime the filter a little bit. Everything looks to be in order here. I like how it's running. Clean. Not smoking none. Let's see, give it a little throttle. So we're gonna kind of put everything back here, take it out, run it around, see how she works, and then we got to see if the battery's gonna charge, because that's one of the other things. is if this battery charges. And, whoa. We gotta make sure the battery charges. That's kind of the idea here. So we got her going. Gonna button everything up and take her out for a little spin. Got it going. Let's put her in gear. Thought it was smoking, but it sounds great. Let's take it out for another spin and rip it. Put her in neutral there. Oh, what? Sounds pretty good. I think she's running nice. Now I just got to make sure that the batteries are charging. But look at that. Nothing like a little bit of freedom. Woo! Such a fun little buggy. All right, we might take it out for a couple more spins. That's pretty fun. There we go, pretty sweet. So, the buggy, going pretty good. Check it out. Got her running smooth, running great. Ain't burning a thing. Turn like a kitten. Very nice. All right, guys, well, thanks for watching today. Getting the buggy going. It's springtime, everything's feeling great, everything's feeling nice. I love this time of year because now I can get stuff done and working on everything and get stuff for rodeo. Rodeo season's happening. We got a couple weekends off and we're headed to Grants Pass, Oregon. Gonna be a lot of fun. Thanks guys, thanks for watching. Later.